What's up, guys? If you can relate to the next 3 phrases, then this video is going to be 100% for you, and it's going to help you so much. Number 1 is I feel very overwhelmed with everything that I have to do. 2 is I feel like I never finish what I start. And the last one, I get distracted very easily. Truth is, I can relate to all 3 of those phrases. If you did as well, join the club. Last week, I did a little project. I experimented with these different types of productivity apps because I am not the best when it comes to time management, organization, or being able to not get distracted easily. So we're trying something different this month. And I'm going to be using the productivity apps that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today to help me achieve those goals, to really help me manage my time, and to really help me lower the distractions. Bing! Hey! All right, let's get into it. We are boosting our productivity. Okay, so first app up is Notion. And I really feel like I have to start up with this one because when I was researching, I literally saw Notion about 1 billion trillion times. There's something there. When I started to use the app and kind of test everything out, I saw that it really is the best productivity app. A full package. You can create your own databases, you can create charts, you're able to separate it, like if it's completed, if it's processing. I had heard about Notion before, but I was a little intimidated, I guess you can say, because I saw these nice aesthetic home pages. It just looked too good to be true. I actually built my own Notion template and it's still in process, right? But I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek. If you guys are interested once I'm done, if you guys wanna see like a how-to tutorial, let me know down in the comments. Welcome to my life board. All right, so here we have, I created separate pages, which I really like about Notion. It lets you separate it into links. So I am a big person about multitasking. So this really helps me to just go into what I need to focus on and not be distracted by everything else that I'm trying to complete. This is kind of like my cover letter that I made. I have some quick links down here and then my to-do list, anything that pops into my head, I just put it right in there. So let's start with home. And also super cool that Notion does is it lets you create a banner that you can put on there. So I'm all about vision boards and quotes. So I took a snippet of the one that I have and put it there. And as I said, it's very flexible as well. So you can literally drag. Let's show you guys. So let's say I want to put this in there. You can literally just drag it and then drop it in there. I still want to add some things there, but let's go into some of these links. So I divided it into daily, weekly, and monthly. Into this month, I really like this. So whenever you put a to-do list or anything that you choose from this list that it lets you pick, you can do quotes, the link to the other page, you can add images, videos, audio, all that good stuff. And you can even add some databases, which I'll show you in my other page. Let's say shopping, right? And then you check mark it. It puts a line through it. So that really visually, it really helps me to see, okay, it's done. I feel accomplished. I feel good about myself. So let's go back to home. And I want to show you guys also what I have here for goals. I even have for my weekly goals, just so I can know what I'm going into for the week, into one of them so I can show you. So I broke it down into the goals. And then below that, I put an agenda. And I really like that too. It lets you color code things. Back, I want to show you guys super quick also game plan I'm also working on. So this is what I want to show you guys. You're able to do like a board view. You're able to choose like the status. So if it's in progress, if it's done, the context also, like if it's high energy, medium energy, low energy, and then you can even tag it, like if it's personal, work, or declutter. So that's super cool that I also really like about it. And I also have my schedule down here. All right, so next up we have Google Calendar. And I have talked about this in my other videos because Google Calendar is awesome. It really is user friendly, it's simple to use, it really helps you to visually see what you're doing during your day and block time off to get certain tasks done. In my Google Calendar, what I have is different calendars, because once you have those different calendars, those are kind of like your tags, I guess you can say. It lets you pick a color for each one. So I have daily, exercise, work, self-care, Joe and Cat, which is me and my fiance, cleaning, decluttering, get ish done, and then I have the content also, morning routine, and then tasks. And it's really simple to use. All you have to do is drag on the time that you want to block it off. So let's say from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. you want to study. Then you would just click on the calendar icon and then you would put it where it belongs. I would probably put it under get ish done, and then we would save it, and then it appears there with its color. It really helps you to really manage your time and not waste your time during your day, and really be productive and use your time wisely, because that's really what it comes down to for productivity, is being able to use your time efficiently and being able to break down these big goals that we have or these habits that we want to create, really breaking it down into little steps and then just scheduling it to get it done, showing up, and being consistent. Next up, we're going to talk about habit forming apps. Two of the apps that I used last week that really stood out to me was Habitica and habitify. And habitify is a very popular app, but the thing that I didn't really like about it is that you can get the app for free, but then it only limits you to, I think, like 5 or 6 habits that you can add on there. And then you have to upgrade. So you have to pay like $3 a month. So if you're down to do that, then you can get Habitify. But I also found out about Habitica, which is super cool because it kind of turns it into a game. You create your avatar, and then that avatar obviously represents you. So you're like in this game, and you create your to-dos, you create your habits. As you get points, then you level up. And that's really a motivation, and it's really cool to see. It also lets you get like pets if you want to get like a dragon, a dog. They had other stuff on there. And then as you get those points, then it gives you coins. So you can buy like costumes, or you can buy food for them. Also lets you play with friends. So if you want to go into like a competition with one of your friends, then you're able to do that also through the app. Habitify is just your regular habit tracker. It lets you categorize work, personal, fitness, and it also gives you quotes, and it motivates you. It sends you reminders. Next up, we have todoits. Todoits? Yeah, that sounded so weird. Todoits. And I have used this one before. It's super simple to use, and you're also able to categorize it into different areas of your life. But the cool thing about this app is it lets you set deadlines, and it lets you also set priorities. It lets you add descriptions to your to-dos. It's really helpful to see on the app what your priorities are, because then you're able to say, okay, this is my focus, this is what I have to get done first, and then the rest I can take care of it later. Next up is toggl. Toggl is a time tracker, and I started doing this last week, and I really see the difference in my focus and having less distractions, because it's an app on your phone that you press start to start tracking your time whenever you're completing that task. So it prevents from me going back and forth, going on my phone, checking social media, and then going back to doing the task, because I see that there's a timer going on. So I feel like I have to stay focused because I'm being timed. Even just knowing how much time you're spending on the task helps to see if it's a high energy task, meaning that takes more of your energy to complete. So you need more of a time frame to complete it, or if it's a low task, if it's something that you can get done super quick. Last up is Spotify. It's not really a productivity app, but it has helped me to stay focused, because I found a playlist that is awesome, which I will link below. I have my workout playlist, and then I also have my lo-fi hip-hop playlist, which is not mine, but I still want to share it with you guys, because every time I put on that playlist, it's like I'm in the zone. I mean, I can go for hours. And I found that by listening to music that I know that has words to it, I end up getting distracted by singing along. If you're reading something or you're trying to type something, it can be very challenging and you end up wasting more time. So I highly recommend for you to start listening to music when you're focusing, when you're reading, when you're writing, that doesn't have words, so you don't end up singing along and getting distracted. So those are all the apps that I have for you guys. I really hope that you end up trying one of these apps, and just remember to take it day by day. As always, I appreciate you guys. Thank you if you watched this far. I hope you guys have an amazing, blessed day and stay productive.